with Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel, I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Today is the last day of the Every Bit Counts challenge, and we sort of missed one day, but I have some milk clabber some milk that I've set out to clabber on the counter over there. So we'll deal with those in a few days, but that's kind of just the starting of the process. So the last thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna can up 18 pounds of sausage. We're gonna try to do half as like just regular crumbled, like ground sausage, and half of it as patties. We have some of our jars are over there sterilizing, not necessary, just something that I prefer to do. You can start out with clean jars. That's all you need. Watched a lot of videos on this, and I was trying to figure out how to actually do it. Most people, they are taking their sausage patties and they are putting them in the oven. I watched Appalachia's Homestead video. She put it in at 375 for about 20 minutes. So we'll just stick with that. I have the oven preheating, and we're just gonna start portioning these out. So while they're in the oven baking, we can cook off the rest of this on the stove top. I wanna make sure that these are kind of fairly evenly sized patties. So I'm aiming for about 1/4 pound. So I'm gonna weigh them out. Got these all portioned out. I'm super pumped. We got it on 3 trays, so we're just gonna pop these into the oven, cook them for about 20 minutes. I'll flip them if I feel like I need to. And now we're gonna go ahead and just start to cook these off. I'm probably gonna, if experience tells me anything, about 3 pounds is the max that you can really realistically cook in the saucepan. So we'll just brown these off one at a time, get them canned up. This is not like a super how-to canning video. This is more of a, this is what I'm doing video. And then make sure that you guys stay tuned, because we're gonna actually get a sourdough recipe ready for tomorrow also at the end of this. So we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna mix up our dough to make sourdough tortillas tomorrow. So we need to get this stuff a mixing. Look at how beautiful Francine is. Look at that. It's really taken off. Okay, so we need, I'm making this based on Farmhouse on Boone's recipe. So I'll link her video down below. You can check it out if you want to, but I'll still kind of give you the measurements and stuff. And I'm going to be using, this is fed starter. I fed this probably around 4 o'clock today. So 1 cup of starter. I'm using my bread machine because my mixer, I have 2 mixers, and the one that is currently operating does not have a good dough hook. It has like one that's like some weird metal that like discolors. It's like aluminum. It's not something I care to use, so we're using this instead. And the sound in the background is the dishwasher. Sorry, but we live here. Okay, so you need 3/4 cup of water. And I did warm up my water because I learned at a recent, like a sourdough course that I went to, or class, that the temperature of the water that you add to it matters. If you do it like, I think it's under 70, it can be kind of more vinegary and sharp. And if you want it to be like creamy, sweeter, then you want to do it, I think it's 80 to like 104 or something like that. Okay, so that was 3/4 cup of water. She used coconut oil. She recommended olive oil, but I'm gonna use some ghee. It has a good high smoke point. And then 3 cups of flour. Of course, why would that fit? That would make life too easy. And then 1.5 teaspoons of salt. So it's just gonna mix it. We're just gonna let it mix until it comes together. So, I hit stop. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that is. I'm pretty sure that's mixed up enough. It said she said it just it doesn't have to be mixed quite as much as you would mix to make bread. So we're gonna go ahead and just grease the inside of this bad boy here, just to make sure that this doesn't stick. You can use whatever you want. I'm just using the same kind of oil, the ghee here. If you have like a cooking spray, you can use that. We don't have that. So then, clean hands. We're gonna give this guy back. You can have it. There we go. And then we're just gonna kind of turn it under. See, like going like this. And you're pulling it. You're kind of just stretching it a little bit, I suppose. So then we're gonna go ahead and grease the ball here. Get in. We need a little bit more here. Not quite enough. There we go. And she said to cover it up with a tea towel. I don't have one, so we're just gonna use this jar or this towel. It's the closest thing I got. So hopefully this will work. And we're just gonna set this aside until we're ready for breakfast, lunch, or whatever we end up doing with the tortillas tomorrow. I'm just waiting for the canner to cool off, and once it cools off, I'm gonna head to bed. Once I'm able to get everything out of the jar, I'm gonna head to bed. So I'm gonna bring you guys back tomorrow. As always, we're just doing projects a day at a time. So I'm gonna bring you guys back tomorrow. We're gonna finish off these tortillas, and then I'll also be pulling the sausage out of the canner. Well, I mean, I'll show you the sausage. And I'm probably gonna end up making some kind of a breakfast burrito type thing with the 4 sausage patties that we had left over that wouldn't fit in the canner. So at any rate, if you guys are new around here, we just moved to our 30-acre homestead in southern Missouri, and I'm bringing you along, sharing with you all the things that we're doing to turn our home into a homestead. I also like to do all kinds of videos in the kitchen revolving around food preservation, canning, freezing, dehydrating, and fermenting, as well as sharing with you ways that you can incorporate that food in your everyday cooking. If that sounds awesome to you, click this button right here. This is the subscribe button. This is what tells YouTube that you want to come back here. Up here is a video that Mr. Google Pants thinks that you're going to enjoy. If you got FOMO and you want to know what we did yesterday, just click this button here. It'll take you right to it. And then up here is going to be my sourdough September playlist. Make sure you check that one out for all of the sourdough that we're going to be doing all month long. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.